Live from Petco Park on a beautiful night, this is Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Ender Inciarte is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now, and that misses ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay throw, and he's safe. Now at the plate, Ronald Ackerman. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Renfroe is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
First baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Late that time for a strike. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman Johan
trying to hang
Camacho.
a 0. Here's the pitch. Johan Camacho is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
4-1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Segura turns and goes to second. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. For Kinsler, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Hard hit ball to short. Swanson brings it in, and he's set down 1 away. Edwin Encarnacion now, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And he's out at the plate. Digging in, Michael Perez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Perez.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Reyes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. In now, Dansby Swanson. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Reyes ranging back. Still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So stepping in, Kevin Gausman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Matt, I like this at bat from the pitcher here. You know, he could have mailed it in. He had 2 outs. He walks to the plate. But no, he's making him work. Gotta love that.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Maikel Franco, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Franklin Reyes.
Franklin Reyes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Ender Inciarte.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. Out to short for Segura. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Albies. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Knuckle curve and a beauty, 2-1 now. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Ronald Ackerman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard liner to center field. Cowgill is going to have room out there. Standing in, Colin Cowgill. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Settling in now, James Shields. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Here comes the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. 1 there. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. And they will tag. Ready for another chance? Johan Camacho. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Johan Camacho.
And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Reyes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Now to the plate, Michael Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. Reyes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Renfroe ranging forward, and this is hauled in on the run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Hunter.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Edwin Encarnacion now.
First baseman, number 10. Edwin Encarnacion.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Number 7.
At the plate, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Markakis. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in, Franklin Reyes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Nick Markakis.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
39.
Now batting, Kevin Gausman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Up next,
here's Ender Inciarte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And striding in. Colin Cowgill. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, James Shields. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And here's a ball hit in the air. Albitz onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Gene Segura standing in. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meat.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Albies. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Ozzie Albies.
And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out toward left. Reyes is after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Ronald Ackerman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Liner toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready for another chance. Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Reyes. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johan Camacho. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Shields jumps ahead here with a good fastball for strike 1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And an off-speed pitch. Swung on and missed. And with that, digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Grounded foul. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A quick out number 1. Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. This pitch is popped up, and there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Inciarte. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Stepping into the box,
Patrick Jorge Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Striding in once again.
Now batting,
Franklin Reyes. Fielder. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Jose Ramirez. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out. Into the box now, Michael Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Michael Perez.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reyes is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. At the plate, Dansby Swanson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Swanson.
Very weakly on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming. Left-handed batter. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. From the stretch. To 2-2 now.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He's newly in. Charlie Culberson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fly ball heading for the alley. Renfroe giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay. And he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
Center fielder, number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
And a fastball swung on and missed. Daniel Winkler gets the call from the pen to take over.
Atlanta, number 58.
Stepping in. Colin Cowgill. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Settling in now, Matt Strom, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Josh Donaldson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Gene Segura standing in. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1, and he still may not be comfortable even.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Markakis going back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 3.
2 outs now in the San Diego seventh. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Number 34 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 34.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ronald Ackerman. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So a big moment here, and standing in, Freddie Freeman. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Number 41.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And the runner's breaking for third. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Third baseman.
Standing in, Johan Camacho, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Here's the 1-1. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Coming to the plate now, Michael Perez, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll start. Things out here in a tie.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it bangs off the LED board. Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits in 2 trips. Sean Carlisle is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. After 2 breaks.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ackerman looking up, and it's gone. Digging in, Michael.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Hanco.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson gloves it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Standing in, Franklin Reyes. No hits in 3 tries. So A.J. Cole enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
To second for 1, on to first, and talk about doing the job. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Tyler Flowers will move into the on-deck.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
Robert Stokes answers the call from Doug. Out as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Ryan Flaherty will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The pitcher, A.J. Cole.
First pitch of the at-bat. A.J. Cole comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Striding in, Ender Inciarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Lays off 2-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. At the plate, Ozzie Alvis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And a ball 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Reyes is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why.